In this video, you're going to find out how to land recruitment clients and source candidates by monitoring your competitors on autopilot. This is a client of ours who got signed terms with a client, so he's very happy. There's another one who had an electric call. Here's another one, the call went great. So let me show you some examples of the replies that his system generates. So this is one from a $157 million per year SaaS company, and this is an SVP who's saying he would absolutely love to connect and discuss these candidates, and he's even providing times for a call. This is another one from a $13.3 million per year architectural firm where they're saying that they're looking for multiple roles at a few different levels, and he wants to know about the process, more about the company, and is open to a call. Here's another one. This one is pretty awesome. So this is a $15 billion per year apparel brand who I think you might have heard of. This is the regional CEO on the left saying, let me connect you with HR or TA. Then we received this email from the head of human resources, and he's saying he's going to phone to discuss. So we're going to cover these things. Firstly, the 4 outdated ancient methods that recruiters are still using to find clients and candidates. The 3-step ammo process that monitors to find your ideal clients on autopilot. We're also going to look at the 8 monitoring methods that find untapped opportunities and keep filling your BD pipeline on autopilot. So we're also going to take a look at how to automatically map your strongest, most placeable candidates, your MPCs, with job descriptions, find key decision makers in those companies, and then send them personalized messages completely on autopilot. We're also going to look at 10 irresistible offers for potential clients that can really help you to stand out, and the ROI to expect. So who's this for? If you run a recruitment agency that's doing at least $250K US per year or equivalent, this works in any country, this is for you. If you want to generate more new clients and source more new candidates, this is for you. And if you don't want to spend more time, like 3 hours per day, powerhousing the phones and smashing LinkedIn, then this is for you. Also, if you don't want to take the risk of hiring more recruiters and having to spend all the time training them up only to have them potentially quit, then this is for you. Okay, so who's this handsome male model on the right? I'm talking about my dog, of course. Who is Luke? I worked in a global recruitment agency for 7 years. I was promoted 5 times from associate consultant to associate director, where I was managing multiple teams. I achieved 2 record-breaking billing years for my division that had more than 20 consultants. And I've been doing lead generation and marketing automation for the last 10 years. So for the last year, I've been completely focused on helping recruitment agencies generate more clients using the systems that you're about to see. So let's take a look at the 4 ancient strategies keeping recruitment agencies in the Stone Age. Don't worry if you're doing any of these, you're going to find out some very useful things to help you get better results. So first thing is relying on job data and nothing else. So this is basically, you find a job post, you contact the company. It's not enough of a signal to qualify that company. There's no indication that they work with agencies, that they have a budget to pay you, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to show you a lot of signals in this video you can use. Second thing is manual prospecting. So it wastes your time, it delays the outreach, and opportunities get missed. They slip through the cracks. Your competitors beat you to the chase. So I'll show you how to automate this and monitor for opportunities without spending a minute doing research or writing messages. Third thing is only obvious outreach, or OOO, aka out of office, because you might as well be if you're using some of these strategies. One example is contacting key decision makers who are new in their role. Now, I'm not saying it doesn't work, it can work, but it's something that all recruiters do. So a new in-role KDM gets bombarded by recruiters, and so it should only be one of many different plays that I'm going to show you in this video. And if you automate reaching out to new in-role KDMs before anyone else, then you can beat everyone else to the chase. And I'm going to show you how to give those people great value in a way that nobody else is doing, so that you can win more business from them. So, fourth thing is asking for a meeting without giving any value. We all know the level of competition. Recruiters are asking for meetings without giving value first. Clients don't know how you're different, and they value their time. They want to protect their time. And I'll show you 10 offers to stand out. So, let's time travel now from ancient strategy number 1, which is relying purely on job data, to what I call predictive recruitment signals. Now, here's an example of a predictive recruitment signal that allows you to find opportunities before they even exist. Let's take a look at funding rounds. What is the average duration between, say, pre-seed to seed? It's 12 to 18 months. So if a company received pre-seed funding 12 months ago, now would be the time to reach out to them and say, I see that you might be gearing up for a seed round soon. Wanted to see exactly what roles you have in mind to recruit for once you get that funding. And that will help you to get a foot in the door and even start finding candidates for them before anyone else does. Now, that's not all when it comes to this. So imagine if you could set up systems that monitor your ICP, your ideal customer profile, talking about these predictive recruitment signals on LinkedIn. Well, you can. So let's take a look at this. This is some examples of things that we can monitor for. So new product or service launched, recent acquisitions or mergers, job postings on their website. So you can monitor a company's website's careers page and get notified when they post new jobs on there. This is great because not all companies post jobs on LinkedIn or post jobs on other job board websites, but they do post on the website, so you can monitor for that. Job postings on job boards, of course, we know that one, everyone does this, but if you stack it with other signals, that's when it becomes more interesting and valuable data, especially if a company is hiring for HR, talent acquisition, internal recruiters. That is a sign that they're planning to hire a lot more people, maybe in tech, maybe in sales, whatever. If they're opening new offices, if their executives are discussing growth, if they are announcing restructuring or rebranding, if there are changes in leadership like new C-level people, new head of TA, for example, if they're partnering or collaborating with other businesses, if they're talking about growth targets, or if their website traffic has seen significant growth. So now we're going to time travel from ancient strategies 2 and 3, which is manual prospecting and only obvious outreach, to what I call automated monitoring, mapping, and outreach. Ammo. Dr. Evil. Anyway, so here is automated monitoring, mapping, and outreach, aka AMMO, in its simplest form. So it contains these 3 steps. Step 1 is automated monitoring. Nobody's doing this yet, but you can monitor your competitors' LinkedIn posts and you can see who's engaging with them. Who engages with your competitors? Let's imagine there's a very active competitor with a big following on LinkedIn and they're posting all the time. So who's going to engage with their posts? Well, their current clients will, and that's a great signal because it means this client is open to working with agencies. And their currently active candidates will. So this is a great signal that this candidate is looking for a new job. So, ammo, these are some examples of things you can do. You can monitor your inactive clients to find job posts at their companies. You can monitor your own LinkedIn connections. You can export your connections from LinkedIn, upload them to the system, filter them to find your ICP. You can monitor jobs posted 30 plus days ago, which are hard to fill for these clients, and say, hey, looks like this job's been open for a while. If you're having trouble, let me know. If you want to see some candidates, we have people with this exact skill set. You can monitor your desired hit list of companies. Let's say it's fintech companies in the US. You can upload a list of them and monitor them to see what they're talking about on LinkedIn and see signals that would indicate that they're about to start hiring or they are hiring. You can monitor job posts at your existing clients to expand those accounts. You can monitor for new enroll HR or TA people, which is a signal that the company is planning to hire more people. And you can also download all of your competitors' followers, LinkedIn followers. Now, this is not a real-time monitoring thing. It's more of like a historical mini database, but it is great because when you filter this down to your ICP, you're going to find gold in there. So, step 2 is automated mapping. What are we doing here? What are we mapping? Well, let me walk you through it. The system identifies a job post in your space. It analyzes your pool of available NPCs, most placeable candidates, because you've already uploaded those NPCs data to the system, so it will then be able to match the job post with the NPC. And then it will identify the strongest matching profiles, and it will map those people and their key skills and experience with each job post. So now you have job posts, and for every job post you have an NPC, all in the same table. This all happens automatically within minutes of a job post being posted online. Someone posts a job post on a job board, our system monitors for it, picks it up, pulls it into our system, and then it maps that job description with your NPCs. From there we have step 3, which is automated outreach. So once we have those two things, job posts and NPCs mapped, the system is going to find key decision makers within a few seconds at those companies. It's going to find and verify their email addresses, and it's going to send them a personalized message. This can be by email or by LinkedIn, and it's going to be offering to introduce your NPCs. So it's going to say, saw that you're hiring for this role. We have candidates with this, and this skill set available right now. Would you like to see their resumes? So that's it. That is ammo in a nutshell. Now, all 3 of these steps can be completed within 2 minutes of a job post being posted online without you needing to do anything. It's automated and it's evergreen. As long as companies they keep posting jobs online, this is just going to keep running for you. And this is why it's so awesome, because one of the problems with lead gen is that you have to just keep throwing fuel into the fire, right? You have to keep building new lists, scraping, enriching, and filtering out all the irrelevant leads, and it takes a lot of time. The great thing about it as well is that you just get notified by email or WhatsApp or Slack whenever a reply comes in from a lead. Yeah, I'd like to see these candidates, please send them over. Oh, okay, I didn't even know that we were in touch with this person, because it's automated. Great. Okay, so time traveling from ancient strategy number 4, asking for a meeting without giving value, to what I call the serve to stand out strategy. So let me give you some examples. Firstly though, you need to understand that this requires a shift in your mindset, because getting on a phone call is not really the main goal. The goals that lead to recruitment revenue are get terms signed, place candidates, and hopefully earn long-term clients that keep giving you more job orders. So the serve to stand out strategy, you need to understand that if a meeting is necessary along the way, then great. But a lot of people just prefer to message because they can just reply whenever they want. It's quick, it's convenient. You get it, right? So, clients want to protect their time. Your competitors keep messaging them saying, hey, can I have 5 minutes? Can I have 10 minutes? Instead of that, offer them value. You're going to stand out and not seem pushy or needy like your competitors will. And you're going to be seen as a breath of fresh air in the eyes of your clients. Here's an example. This is an obvious one. We just placed a candidate with this exact skill set. We have a pool of strong candidates for this role available right now. Would it help if I send 2 resumes right away? No strings attached. Of course, if you don't have terms in place, you would just send blind resumes of your NPCs. Number 2, I love this. I can send you the names, LinkedIn profiles, emails, and phone numbers of the top 3 candidates from your competitors. Now, obviously, if you do this, you're not expecting to make a placement and get a fee yourself. You're just giving them value up front so that they feel indebted to you, and the way they'll repay the favor and reciprocate is by giving you a job order, hopefully. So this is great. It shows your willingness to help them. It shows your ability to source and be proactive. Number 3, we'll fill this role in 30 days at no charge if you'll add us to your preferred vendor list. Love it. Number 4, we'll pay the first month's salary if we place a candidate who leaves in the first 6 months. So this is risk reversal. And the great thing about this is it proves that you're going to be vetting candidates properly for their, not just their skills, but also their motivations. Why do you want to leave your current company? Why do you want to join this company? What are your plans for your career growth? How can this company help you to do that? So this is great. 5, do you want me to send some tips to improve your job descriptions and attract more applicants? This is a great thing to do. 6, would it help if I build you a report on the availability of talent for your most hard to fill position? Just tell me which role it is and I'll get to work. That's great because it also helps you to know what role is causing them the most pain right now. And if all they do is post on job boards and they get like no results, you can proactively source the right candidates and they'll love you for it. 7, would you like me to share data on how your competitors are hiring, including the roles they're prioritizing and their candidate preferences? 8, if helpful, I can build you a customized guide on how to streamline your hiring process, attract the strongest talent, and boost your offer acceptance rate. So this is really good with pre-seed companies or startups that have say 10 people and they need help to boost their offer acceptance rate. So I love this one. Here's another one. I can provide a training video or run a quick workshop at your office if they're local to show your hiring team how to conduct more effective interviews. This is really powerful because a lot of them don't know how to screen candidates properly for soft skills or how to ask them questions to understand their motivations and their reasons for wanting to join or leave the current company. Questions around their, figuring out what kind of personality they're going to have. And this is just a really good thing to offer. Number 10, would it help if I analyze why candidates might reject your offers and provide steps to boost your offer acceptance rates? Let's say that you're talking with a candidate who lets you know they just rejected an offer from Acme Inc. You can reach out to Acme Inc. and say, hey, I heard from somebody that you recently had an offer rejected for this position, and then offer this. That's going to help them and they're going to like it. So I told you at the beginning about new enroll key decision makers getting bombarded by recruiters all the time. This is something that you can offer to them to help you to really stand out. Put yourself in the shoes of a new enroll key decision maker in a company. They don't know anybody really around them. They don't know their new colleagues that well. They don't know who to go to for help for certain matters. And so by researching their colleagues and their peers on LinkedIn, you're going to be able to see what those people are posting about, what they're commenting on, and you're going to be able to put something together that's pretty awesome in about 15 or 20 minutes and send it to them. And so they're going to love you for that because you're helping them and they're going to feel indebted, and the way they can repay you is when they have a job order and they give it to you. So it's a way to get a foot in the door, and none of your competitors are doing this, I bet. So what ROI can you expect from all of this? So firstly, consider the cost of hiring a recruiter. Depending on their seniority, first year, base plus commission, you're looking at 60 to 200k plus. You've got benefits, insurance, payroll, training, add another 20 to 40k to that. So you're looking at 80k to 240k. That's what it's going to cost you to hire a recruiter. You're going to have to train them up, constantly review their performance, on the job training. It's going to rob your time. It's going to steal time from your senior staff as well when they could be growing your business for you. And then there's the risk factor. So you might have to let this person go, or they might just quit. So it's not great. Having us build this sales system for you that you own is going to look like this. It's going to be a one-time setup. You're not going to have ongoing costs. There's no monthly retainer. There's no pay per lead every single month. And it's just a step-by-step training videos we'll provide you with that's going to help you to understand how to use it. We'll also do a handover meeting where we'll walk you through the entire system. And then we provide ongoing support. So you can contact us anytime if you have any questions within the first 12 months. And so the tech stack is basically, it's about 5 or 6 different SaaS tools that we recommend you have in place for this to run. And the investment in that is $880 per month. You can upgrade or downgrade these services as and when you need them. That amount in pounds sterling is 690 per month. So it's 10k US dollars a year, or it's 8k pounds a year. Now, think about that. That is 8% or 1/12 of the cost of hiring a recruiter. 80 to 240k plus, or 10k a year. I mean, it's up to you, right? Also, there's none of those risks. The time spent training them up, the paid time off, their disagreements with other team members, the risk that they might just leave or you have to let them go. This is an automated evergreen system that's going to work while your employees are sleeping, 24/7, 365. So let's think about the ROI. If this system generates just one placement in an entire first year, and let's say it's a 25% fee of 100k salary, base salary, then you'd already have well over a 200% ROI. This generates not only new clients, but also new candidates for you. And then there's the time savings. So there's no time wasted on manual research or powerhousing the phones for 3 hours a day or hammering LinkedIn for 4 hours a day. It's an automated evergreen system. And when I say evergreen, I mean as long as people like your competitors and other thought leaders are posting on LinkedIn and you're monitoring the engagement with their posts, and as long as jobs keep getting posted on job boards and on these companies' websites, then that's just going to keep pulling people into the system, pulling in jobs, mapping with your NPCs, finding key decision makers in those companies, and sending them personalized messages at scale on autopilot, so you don't need to do anything. So basically, if you want to see this system in action, then I'll show you exactly how it works and I'll answer all of your questions. All you need to do is click on the button on this page, book a meeting, and let's talk soon. I look forward to talking with you soon.